Dance it out, y'all. I got 15 men in the building. Come on. Here we go. Y'all like my rocker outfit? Come on. Rock it out, y'all. I see you, chat. Happy Friday, everybody. What's going on, y'all? Willie Hustle, look at all these people in the chat. Y'all come through, y'all. Come through. Okay, get it. Come on. Come on. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. She getting it, y'all. She getting it. Happy Friday. Here we go. Oh, I thought it would never stop. What's going on, y'all? Happy Friday. Thank you guys so much for coming into the live. We got 15th Ben in the back hanging out, y'all. Talking to 15th Ben is like, I can talk to him. It's so easy to talk to him. So I got to get him up here like ASAP Rocky, y'all, because, you know, he is like one of the coolest artists. Let me go. I'm walking straight on into this thing, okay? Look, thank you, Doug. Thank you so much for being here first. There were tons of comments before that. Thank you guys. Frank Tarzo, I saw you came in early. Dan Anderson, Independent Minute United. Elena G, what's going on? Happy Friday, Eileen. Thank you so much for coming in. Pookie Ann. 15th Ben, y'all in the back hanging out. I won't keep y'all waiting. I know everybody's here to see the star, y'all. Y'all here to see the star tonight, y'all. I'm super excited. I think I'm so loud, y'all. I hope y'all have to turn y'all computers down. Sometimes I'll be watching my lives back and I have to turn my computer all the way down. I'm like, girl, you're screaming too loud. Girl, get out of my ear with that. I look 15 Ben in the house, y'all. Coming in. I wish I was slagging today, being late, being crazy today. It's been a crazy day, y'all. It's been really crazy. We're in the back chicken and chackling. I'm going to have to bring them up right now. Because we have so much to unpack. And I just like to welcome everybody. Well, hello. Welcome into my live stream. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. All the moderators in the building. Don't forget to pin 15 Ben. We got a superstar in the house, y'all. www.15thben.com, y'all. 15 Ben on YouTube, y'all. 15 Ben on Instagram, y'all. On Discord, on Twitch. Look at me. No, he's coming right up. He's about to come up right now, y'all. Just hold your horse there, y'all. Hold your horses, okay? Look, he's coming right up. But thank you guys so much for being in the chat. Everybody that's here, I want to go ahead and bring them up because I don't want y'all to wait too long. I don't want y'all to wait too long to sing that song, y'all. Yeah. Look, I'm all flimsy, all in the throat. Okay, look. So let me go ahead and bring them up in the way. I hope I'm not on mute while I'm doing all this screaming right now. Let me go ahead and bring him up in the best way that I know how, y'all. Introducing 15th Ben.
Hi, Terrill. Thank you for that introduction. I wasn't expecting that.
I love it. I love that. It's so great.
Thank you.
So great.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy you're here. Look at the chat. The chat loves you so much. Your people.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who pulled up. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hi to everyone. Happy Friday. And I'm really looking forward to this. Really excited about this.
Oh my God! I can't hold it in, y'all. I can't hold it in. I'm so excited. Okay. So I was looking through your music files last night. By the way, thank you so much for being so tech savvy. It's so important to being tech savvy when you're like an independent artist. It's so important, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I am kind of tech savvy. Some things I'm not. But like social media, this type of stuff is something I just learned. Because I didn't even have my personal Instagram account or nothing.
Wow.
Um, but once I started making music, people used to ask me, "Oh, so what's your IG? What's your IG?" I was like, "Man, I'm not on IG." And they're like, "Oh, well, where do we find you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, good point. Like just find my channel."
Right.
Um, but back then, YouTube didn't have handles, so you couldn't just type at 15Ben. You would have to have the full like link copied and then pasted. So then
Right.
I was like, "All right, I'll make my own IG account," and then just started learning from there.
You're so awesome. Yeah. I wanted to say thank you about that. But let's get into your music. I have so much stuff tonight. Y'all, I have so much stuff that I want to ask because you're like legit, you have this like really sweet thing, humble thing about not I don't want to say sweet, but humble. Yeah, I gotta choose my words wisely, right?
That's fine.
So in my notes, what I wrote down was I said when I was listening to your music, I said it feels like someone who's been through a lot but you have like a very tender way of expressing it through your instrumentals. Very humble, right? Very very kind thing about you, right? And it's a thing that people gravitate to because I feel like there's not a lot like it's authentic. It's not like you're faking. It's like you're just kind like this, right? And I also said that the electric guitar has a crying out sound, so it sounds like the music is like crying out, but there's like really not many words. I know you do collabs and stuff, but there's not many words, so the music literally creates the story. It's beautiful.
Yep. Thank you for that. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I can't sing as good as, for example, you or a lot of other artists. So I just let the guitar sing. That's why a lot of the way I mix my songs as well. It's not your typical like if you were to send this to an audio engineer, they'd be like, "Yeah, the guitar is too loud." But for me, the guitar is the main focus, right? It's my vocalist. It's everything. So I mix it in a way as well that the guitar is feels like it's talking. um the humbleness is it's more about Terrill. I think there are things in life where a lot of things in life where you can say, man, you know what, I wish I had done this earlier, I wish I had started this earlier.
Right.
Music, this whole journey, this, I think it started at the perfect time. Even though on paper it sounds like, because I am on the wrong side of 35, and it sounds like, nah, it's too late, you started too late, could you imagine
Oh,
if
it's
you
never
started-
too late. It's
I know,
never
I know.
too late.
I know,
Look at
but
me.
people do say, like, can you imagine 15 if you started like 10 years ago? And I'm like, you know what? The thing is, it wouldn't be, then I wouldn't be making music like this.
Right.
This
Right.
is the culmination of all of this time and the things that have happened, um, which has led to this. But at the same time, it keeps me humble because I know I'm not, like for me the bar which I've set for of the greats, like those are like, my music idols, like I was like Pink Floyd,
Wow.
uh Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits, Deep Purple, like Zeppelin, like these people. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, if I can't be as good as them, then I can't consider myself to be great.
Yeah.
So once you tell yourself that, then you're like, yeah, you know what, but I'll try and improve every time, or try and be as good as I can be.
Right.
um because hard work can get you like to a lot of places,
Right.
but still you need some talent as well, right? So obviously these people were like geniuses. So I keep myself like, level headed with that. And even within the indie community, if I
Right.
just look around, like I do my streams, I had a long stream last night as well. The
Yeah.
artists that I play, I'm like, man, like I'm in awe. So many amazing artists. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm all right. This is what I always say. I'm just an average guy trying to do above average things. So
No, you doing it then. You doing it
I'm
then.
trying to.
You ain't trying no more, brother. You working it out. You working it out. Your live stream last night. I was in there for a little bit. I was
Yeah,
actually in there probably all the way until the end, but I was working in the background.
yeah.
I was in there for a little bit, but it was on fire, you guys. Like The support, like people in the chat right now, the support is real, y'all, and I think that people understand real artistry and they really show up for it. Okay, I just want to come over to the chat because they going off. Jackie Jack said nice outfit. Oh, but he also said really amazing guitar skills, which is
Oh,
freaking
thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, Barbara Carbone's in the building. Happy Friday 13th, y'all. We rocking out with 15th Ben. Avery Lee is in the house. Tony Howie is in the building. Let me just go ahead and I have so much stuff that I want to ask. Nickel Stacking, Flint, Michigan, Hatrani. Am I saying that right?
Hetriani.
Hatrani.
Mhm.
What's going on?
Big bro.
Brother from another mother.
Hmm.
This is your brother from another mother. I'm just gonna give you that right there. Okay, so I wanted to say, tell us all how you got started on the whole music journey. When did you start playing guitar? When did you discover you wanted to do YouTube and all that good stuff?
So, guitar, I always wanted to play it like from at least the year 2002 is when I really started listening to guitar focused music because some of my friends introduced me to, Richie Blackmore, Rainbow, Deep Purple. And I was like, man, like I love this sound, like because
Right,
I used to listen to music, but I never really could tell the instruments apart until somebody was like, "Yeah, that's the electric guitar," and we didn't have YouTube back then, right? So it's just like these old videos somebody had of some concert, and I just watched them. I was like, "Holy smokes, that's so cool!" But being a lefty and only having a few friends who were, playing guitar, I couldn't just pick up their guitar and just play it because they were all righties.
right.
So I kind of wanted to do it, but then I used to shelve the idea, and I was like, man, yeah, I don't think I can do it. I can be a good listener, but I can't do it. But I listened to a lot of it, and I started to listen to music, like actually listen to it, like pay attention on what's going on, what part do I like about music, and what I don't like, and all that stuff. Um, and then fast forward to like and then a lot of people kept telling me, yo, why don't you, because you listen to so much guitar focused music, why don't you just learn the guitar? I was like, yeah, no, I can't, there's no way I can learn the guitar.
Wow.
um but then I bought one, and I actually bought an acoustic back in 2006, and I probably just played like one or two things, and then I was like, yeah, I'll learn it tomorrow, and then just got busy with university, then never touched it.
Yeah.
And then I got another one in 2017, and I said, you know what, I'm going to learn this time. And I played it maybe like 20 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, this doesn't sound, because in my mind, all the gear and everything involved with guitar, that
Right,
was, it was very foreign to me. I never really cared about it. Like I
right.
didn't even know a lot about guitars, to be honest, like the different brands and their different models and everything. So I just picked up the guitar for some reason. In my mind, I was like, man, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna sound like David Gilmour. And I did that and it just sounded so crap. I was like, yeah, I don't think I can do it. I put
Oh,
it away. And then I was busy in my 9 to 5, the rat race of life and everything.
oh.
Family, job, like I
Oh,
just
all
never got the
it'll
chance.
suck you away from like
Oh,
everything.
completely. Like my commute downtown to work and back is like 3 hour round trip. So I would
Wow.
come back home with my daughter was young at that time. I just, like I'd be done in the evening. And then all of a sudden we get hit by COVID. And
Yep.
then once COVID happened and, lockdowns, I'm stuck at home. I don't know what to do. Um, in my personal life, I was going through something, and it was just like a really dark time in my life. And I was
Wow.
like, man, like this, it's now or never, because the 3 hour commute is gone, socializing is gone, everything is gone. I have tons of time now, so this is the time to do it. And I picked it up, and I remember I just opened this video on YouTube, beginners guitar by Andy Guitar, and
Wow.
it had like 50 videos in a playlist. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just learn a bit. And my goal was that I'm going to learn how to play one solo by Pink Floyd, and that's it. once I do that,
Yeah.
I'll put this guitar back in the bag and I'll be like, "Yep, I'm done.
I'm done.
I've done something that was a lifelong dream." Um, but then I started like just playing around with it. I had so much time. I was just sitting here, after work, just playing around with it. And then I discovered backing tracks on YouTube. So I would just put a backing track on, and I would just start playing along with it.
Okay.
And after a while, I realized that, because I always enjoy guitar solos. Solos are what attracts me to music. To be honest,
Yeah.
like rhythm and everything is as important. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
solos, there's something about solos that gets me. So I was like, man, I think I can solo, right? I think I can make a solo. And then I started doing that. And then I was like, how about I make my own backing track and
Yeah.
then solo over that? But then how do I do that? It was just like YouTube. I spent more time on learning on how to do stuff than actually practicing. And then just one thing led to another, and then I composed my first song. I remember, very simple. um and then I was just sitting here, I'm like, should I share this on YouTube? Like, I've only heard bad things about the internet, right? Like, and you see it, there's like freaking hateful comments everywhere.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? A few hate comments, and then I'll just like hide,
Yeah.
again.
Right.
And I think my channel name was Lockdown Musician or something. I didn't even think
Wow.
I'm gonna be like an artist or something, whatever, right? I uploaded it, no hate comments, but no good comments either. So I was like, all right, let's go, let's do this.
Right.
And that's how it just started, and then it snowballed very, very quickly.
Wow. Literally 2020, you had the
Yeah,
guitar all that time. See, that's
yeah,
how you know when it's like when it's meant. When something is meant, it doesn't matter how long you holding on and how long you say, "Oh, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it." Sometimes you
yeah,
really get to it, if it's meant, you're gonna get to it no matter what. So
yeah.
I want to get
100%.
into your music. I want to play some music for the chat. It's the chat is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that 15 pin burn, burn, burn. Hit it. What's going on, Laura Spike in the building? We got Lori in the building. Pookie Ann in the building. How y'all doing, everybody? Jackie Jack, there's that comment I saw. Thank you so much for coming in. Ozark Drifter in the building. Oh my God, Hatrani, everybody's in the house. I said hi to Frank. George, we got George in the building right now. Thank you
Hi,
guys
everyone.
for coming in. All your people. Alex in the house, y'all. I love your music too. It's really awesome, man. Mike, we got Mike in the building. What's going on? Thank you so much for stopping in. He's probably at work. Gary's in the house, y'all. Okay, so let me go ahead and just giving some shout outs to the people in the building right now. Gary Hobbs in the building, y'all. What's going on? Look at the chair. Okay, so let me go ahead and I want to cue up some music for everybody, which I know everybody loves. Which everybody loves your music. And then I'll come back and ask some more questions because I there's so much. I feel
All
like
right.
you have like a kind of like a mysterious thing. Even I can't explain it. It's like this thing. But here, let me see. Let me go ahead and I'll cue it up. And if you want to say hi to anyone right now, um,
I'm just saying hi, blanket hello to everyone. You all know I love you all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
yes, in the building, y'all. Here, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here and get this all set up. And all right, so let me go ahead and here, let's see. Let me go ahead and play. So I loved a lot. I loved a lot of your songs, but I think Memories was like really just so beautiful to me. So let's check it out, y'all. Wow. All right, Terrill. Wow. So beautiful, so powerful. Right, y'all?
Thank you.
Oh, I don't have the automatic clapper. I clap myself here over
Thank you.
here on Terrill, y'all. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Okay. So this is my question. So the illustration and all of that stuff, right? It must take you hours to find that.
So the videos, yeah, the videos take me a long time, longer than the music sometimes. Um, because I've always said this, I don't want my song to just be like a song that I just recorded and I just drop something on my channel and then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I just make it for myself, you know, I don't care. You know, I'm not like that.
Right.
I want to have like a presentation. I want it to be an experience for the listener. So the video is, and that's the advantage of YouTube, you know, versus Spotify, SoundCloud, that you can actually have a video to go with your music. And since I make instrumentals, I like to add that on top of it because then it really pulls the viewer in, you know,
Yeah.
because they're hearing the music and then they're forming a story in their mind, and I have these abstract images and video clips. This one though, I was at that time I had just discovered pixels, so stock footage,
Ooh.
um, and then I would find relevant stock videos and then clip them together and put transitions within the clips right on the beat, so or the chord change, so
Yeah.
they're not random transitions that the scene is not changing or it's changing too fast, like it's timed. It takes me a while, but honestly it's worth it. It's painful, but it's one of my favorite things in the whole process.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he dropping good diamonds out there for all y'all
That's-
listeners that put those videos together. I mean, great diamonds right there. That's really awesome.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah. Queen, everybody said they yell scars and shadows. Oh, look. We got some more coming up. I have way more coming up,
No,
Queen.
no, Scars and Shadows is an artist. I know my song is called Scars as well. So you got confused. Scars and Shadows is an artist who Queen Survivor saying hi to.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. I thought because I you have a song called Scars.
Scars, yes, yes, I
You don't
do.
have one that's called Shadows, but I thought she was naming out songs that maybe back in the day. I was like, look now, we gonna
You're
get
like, which one is Shadows? I haven't heard that one.
I love Red, I love Rise, I
That's a
mean, I
good
listen
song title. That's a good song title. I might make one called Shadows. You never know.
okay, listen up, y'all. Here we go. Starting a trend over here. You gonna feature me. We gonna collab on Shadows, okay? Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yes, absolutely.
Do it. I'm totally down. Lori's in the building, y'all. What's going on
Yeah,
in the house? She's like, Terrell got way too much energy up there, popping in the lock and like every night, y'all.
yeah.
Um,
Lori is my favorite mishmasher. That's what I call her.
She is awesome, Miss Marsha.
Mhm.
She is the best Miss Marsha we have out here in the street, y'all. Look, Auntie Jack is in the building, y'all. We over here Friday the 13th, hanging out with 15th band. Hold on, let me run his thing. JM, thank you so much for being in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and run I'm gonna run your website, everything. It's all attached to the stream. I want to know how you came up with 15th band. How did that come about? What does it mean? What's the meaning?
So it's a very simple explanation. So you play the guitar, so you'll know this. So basically, David Gilmour from Pink Floyd is like my biggest inspiration, and his music is the reason why I got into got into music myself, because that is the kind of vibe that I like. A lot of people say, they hear Pink Floyd vibes in my music, and
Right.
I never. And a lot of them say, I mean, no offense, I'm not trying to say, I'm like, no, none taken. That's like the biggest compliment I can get.
Yeah.
Um, so a lot of David Gilmour's solos that are my favorite, like from Shine On You Crazy Diamond, Sorrow, On the Turning Away, they start with him bending the string, the B string, on the 15th fret. So a lot of them start with that. I like my mixer isn't working. I got a new computer last week, StreamYard. The mixer doesn't work. Otherwise, I would have played it for you.
Right. You said
Um, but it's that bend on the 15th fret of the B string. So when I started the channel, it was called 15B bend. But then the B was kind of redundant, so I just combined that with bend and made it capital B. So
yeah.
then I just stuck with that. In the beginning, I was like, man, is this too goofy of an artist name? But then
Oh.
it really worked out for me, because it added this whole mystery, and people were like, "Yo, what is 15 band? And is this a road somewhere?" Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I'm like,
It's so
no.
cool. I love it.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky. I thought of that. Like I was. It's just this whole journey of mine. To be
Right.
honest, Terrell,
Yeah.
it's like I'm on cruise control. Like I work really hard for it,
Right.
but doors keep opening themselves, and everything keeps falling into place itself. And I'm just lucky, and I'm blessed. And the best part of this journey has been, honestly, getting to meet so many amazing people,
Yeah.
um, and the audience and everything. Because without that, I wouldn't have been making music anymore. I would have quit a long time ago. It's really hard to just make music or something that you're so passionate about. You put so much effort in, and then nobody hears it, and you're like, man, like maybe I just don't have it. So shout out to everyone. Team
Yeah.
15th. Team 15th is
Yeah.
wind beneath my wings.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Team 15th in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so great. I really love that. LSP said turn up the volume. So I turned it up. Um, so hopefully you guys can hear. We got I just want to shout out some more of the chat. The Rebel Rocker is in the building, y'all. Uh
Rebel.
yes, I think I saw Lewis. I'm not sure.
Louis.
Yes,
Louis.
Louis in the
Yeah.
building, y'all. Louis, these are all 15 Ben. His team came out tonight. That's Scars and Shadow. What's going on, Scars and Shadow? We're about to make a whole song off your name. Paul Sink in the building, y'all. I saw Emery Island. What's going on in the house? Beautiful lady
Hey.
in the house tonight. Thank you so
Hey,
much for
Henry.
coming in. Dan Anderson. Fly away with me tonight. Love you, family. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Hugh Caldwell. I wanted to say I do have a segment coming up, but I want to play some. I want to get into some more of your music, but I have this little thing that I kind of put together because I'll explain it later. But it's about other artists, that kind of inspire you. So, but that's YouTubers. So let me go ahead and okay, wait. I see a Frank. And Frank, I gotta get Frank up on the stream because he seems like a very interesting guy. But I
Frank
ask
is
you that later.
Frank is amazing.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
call
ask.
him the legend. I call him the legend.
Yeah, he seemed like he has a really great thing about him. I
Oh
really,
yeah,
really appreciate
100%.
that thing about him. Wonderful technique, melody, arrangement. Absolutely. I'm looking for that. We got a little super chat. I just want to shout it out if I could
That's right,
find it.
Frank. Frank Terzo.
Thank you so much, Frank. I really appreciate you so much. He said, love you, 15th Ben and Terrill. And we love you back, brother. I got a segment coming up, and I want you to stick around because there's going to be more on 15th Ben and you nutcase. I am a nutcase. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. No, I feel like a nut all the time, y'all. But let's get into some more of your music. I want to hear some more of this music, y'all.
Before you played though, Terrell, can you check if you can turn off echo cancellation, turn on stereo audio? Because I saw the chat; they were saying the volume was too low, and it was
Yeah. Okay. So
kind of
my turn it on my side.
yeah, because you're the one playing the song, right? So if
Okay.
you uh,
So
go to
how do I get into that? Go
settings,
into settings.
audio,
Okay.
and then from there, you must see echo cancellation is checked.
I have it checked. Yeah.
If you turn that off and then you click on stereo audio, that should make it better.
Uh,
But then when you get
When you
back
get back
after the song
after
is
the
finished,
song
you
is
have to
finished, you
turn
have
it
to turn
on.
it on.
Otherwise, we hear
Otherwise, we
echo.
hear echo.
okay. Awesome. Okay. So let me just do this really fast. Okay. Here I'm gonna queue up the next video for you guys. Oh, thank you guys for that. I really appreciate that. Okay. So here's another one that I really loved. I really love this one. Here, let me share it out. I have so many screens open, and this is always a thing for me. But here, let me see. Oh, I just love it. I love all the music. All right, y'all. Let me put this up for you. All right, here we go. Oh, is it not showing? There it is.
Terrell, I think the audio is gone. Can you guys hear me, or am I muted as well? Okay, you got to
Okay, you
remember to
gotta remember
turn
to
off
turn
echo
off echo
cancellation.
cancellation.
And unmute.
I think I got it. Did I get
Perfect.
it?
Yes, you did it.
Yes. Y'all, I didn't disappear. I just wanted 15 Ben to kind of be up there with his music, having a moment, kind of thing, Uh,
But we lost the audio to the song for
the
most of it.
whole thing?
No, most of it. But it came back then. When you came back on this on stage, it was back. But it's fine.
It was gone the whole time. It was playing on my side.
Oh, it was?
Yes, it was playing loud and proud. That's why I was rocking out to it.
Yeah, near the end, it was everyone could hear it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I won't leave. I promise y'all. I'll be up
Jam Jam is saying, I think Terrill's energy zapped the video halfway through.
here. Sorry, music. Maybe I'll have to replay that one. No,
No,
I
it's
have
fine.
so many. Oh my God. Let me see. We got another super chat up in the house. Rebel Rocker. I can't find the comment. She said, "You rock, Terrill. Amazing show. You killed Pantera, by the way. What's that? Pantera?
Pantera.
Pantera. What's Pantera?
Pantera is a famous metal band.
Oh, you like
Dimebag.
that?
Yeah, Dimebag Daryl.
You rock it out, man. I love your music so much. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Thank you so much. And you guys, and also Frank, I appreciate you so much. I gotta give you guys a little gotta give you guys a little taste of my thank you because I just have to. So I should have probably played 15 Ben on that one, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for being in the live stream tonight. I'm hanging out with 15 Ben. I have so many more questions to ask. I need to speed it up. Do I need to speed it up, 15 Ben? Because
You can. I have all the time. Don't worry. Kids are asleep. I'm relaxed.
You relax. You're so relaxed. What you taking? I'm just kidding.
No, no. I'm not anymore. I was taking something, that
What do you
helped
take?
me calm down for many years,
You
and
take
then it just became
Ativan?
part of me. This
Who
became
take
part of me.
Ativan?
I'm not going to disclose anything. I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
kidding. Oh my God, I don't want to be that person. So I don't want. I just want to write it down for my. Where is my assistant up in this room? I don't have one. I gotta find one.
It
I
was
was.
all natural. It was all natural. That's all I'm going to say.
That's all that matters. As long as you're good, then maybe you can tell me
Yeah.
after the show. It's the after party. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so let me see. So I said, how do you describe your music? What do you have a genre? Is there like a genre that you would put it in, or you just standing
So
out?
I absolutely suck at genres. I don't get them unless they're really typical of a specific one.
Right.
I have a really hard time categorizing mine. And if whenever I submitted it to Spotify or something, they always ask, okay, what genre is this and what subgenre? I'm like, I don't know, Um, but then I asked a lot of people, and someone said, prog rock instrumental is something that it probably falls under progressive rock.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know, because the thing is, I never limit myself to one genre. Like I have elements from a lot of different genres in my music,
Yeah.
and I really don't feel that I should restrict myself, even though I have been told multiple times by these freaking playlist curators on Spotify. Oh,
Mhm.
if you didn't have the guitar over here, the guitar solo, then this is a very good fit for this playlist. If you didn't have a solo here, I'm like, yeah, screw you. And if I don't play guitar on my song, then I'm just,
Hey, do
it's
you?
not me. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
yeah.
do you. So what do you say? What would you say would be like a successful way in like growing a YouTube channel for like people that want to do a YouTube channel? What would you say is like
Well, so YouTube, I've mentioned this many times on my streams as well. Um, like everything in life, if you go in with no plan, no goal, no vision,
Yeah.
you're not gonna do, unless you make like this silly video that goes viral for some reason, and then you get like millions of views one time, and then after that nobody comes back.
Yeah, then they forget
um
about you like they forgot about Dre ass. And then
it's,
everybody and then everybody like and then everybody, oh, what happened to that one person? It's because they made one video.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So I always say, that's why a lot of my songs, like, it takes me like 2 months to put out a song. I see people, like, over posting music, like
right,
having a premiere, like, 5 days a week.
right,
um you're not really, unless it's like you're uploading an old catalog from an old catalog of yours, then it's a
right,
different story. But some people are making a new song every week, right? They put like
right.
samples and loops and everything together, and they're like, yeah, this is my new song. Like, and today I came up with a new song.
Wow.
It's like quality over quantity always.
Yes.
You
So
always have to focus on that. And the thing with me is, everything that I put on my channel, it has to be a certain standard. It
yeah,
has to be. Even for me, it's like I won't put it up if I'm not happy with it.
right.
And you always have to play your best cards, always. The other thing with YouTube, if you want to be successful, I'm just sharing what I've learned so far. I'm not a, like, by the world standards, a successful YouTube channel. I don't have like millions of followers or whatever, but
You still have a great following, and it's growing. So
yes,
that's the first step.
in my world,
Right.
from, like, in my world's definition, like, I do believe that I am very lucky and blessed,
Yeah.
with whatever. Because right now, you go to a layman who doesn't have a YouTube channel, but is a YouTube listener, or watches YouTube. First thing they ask you, oh, you're on YouTube? Yeah, yeah, okay, how many subscribers do you have? If the number you say is anything less than 100,000, they're like, oh, okay, okay, okay. They're like, yeah, all right, just somebody, they don't take you seriously.
It's so ridiculous. So
They
ridiculous.
don't know, they don't realize, that even with a smaller channel, um, how much of a pull you can have compared
You're
to
right.
people with so many subscribers. But that's a whole other topic.
No,
But
I understand that though. I understand that too.
yeah,
And you know
but
what?
the
The whole thing. I actually talked to someone in a like a radio station and stuff, and a lot of artists, people. This is a secret people don't know, but a lot of big artists, it's all smoke and mirrors,
Yep,
all smoke
it
and
is
mirrors. So the people
100%,
that have like, the people that are showing up for you, those are real, authentic people following.
100%.
You know what I mean? So I understand what you mean by that stuff.
Yeah,
People don't
and
know. See 100K and they think that that's real, and it's all
yeah,
smoke and mirrors, bro.
absolutely it is, and you can tell. First, I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
When I was starting out on YouTube, starting my channel, I would see a channel with the 100,000 subscribers. I'd be like, man,
right.
this is what I want to be. But then I would see their live stream and they have like 6 people, and I'm like,
You're right.
something isn't adding up.
Yeah,
Um, but also another thing with YouTube is engagement.
yeah,
You if you
yeah,
Because this is the only platform I can think of, as a musician, where I can actually engage with my audience in a way that I can't engage with them on any other platform.
right.
Be it Spotify, SoundCloud, anything else. You can't do this. You can't connect with them. And also, like, be some people, I know a few people who are actually really good people in real life,
Yeah.
but their persona that they put out, they fake this, like, oh no, I'm the shit, because they think that's going to attract people. And
Oh,
maybe it does attract a certain type of person,
yeah, right,
but just don't be an asshole. Like, it's very simple. Like,
right.
um try and help others, and the doors keep opening for you because of karma, and good karma, you earn it. And
Yeah.
things happen. Like, I have so many people they're in the chat as well right now, and they've done so much for me, so much.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even begin to thank them. So you just don't be an asshole. Like, that's my biggest suggestion. And
Yeah.
focus on your craft. Don't get distracted with other stupid shit. Focus on the craft and try to make the best thing you can, and things will happen. It might take you some time to find your audience, but eventually you'll find them.
That's so
And
true.
yeah,
Yeah, it's so true. Look at the chat. They just love you. Um, Lord Spike said 15th is on fire. Yes.
thank you, thank you.
Um, They're talking to Hatrani. I tried to get Hatrani on, and Hatrani. Is it Hatrani?
Hetriani.
A tranny. I don't want to mess that up. I tried to get him on, and I think he was having some computer problems at that time, and and then we get busy and everything gets crazy. But it's true. I'll never be taken seriously. Laugh out loud. What
Nah,
do
he's
you
just
mean? I miss it.
Hetriani is one of the best guitarists I have ever seen. Honestly,
Totally,
uh,
totally.
and I,
I'll
I
get
think I can
that.
say
I'll
he's the best I've ever met because I actually got to meet him. So now I can say the best guitarist I've ever met.
Oh, yeah. I'll get back to that because I do have a little segment because I'll explain it in a minute. But
Mm.
okay, so Tamika Davis, thank you so much for coming in the live stream. Thank you guys so much for being here, everybody. If I missed anybody in the chat, sorry guys. I'm sure I'll Trinitis. What the
Tronitas,
Tronus?
Tronitas.
Tronitas.
He's from
Tronitas.
his fellow
The
Canadian.
solos are the best things. Okay, what's going on, y'all? In the house, JM in the building. Y'all check out 15th band. I got him strolling. I got him connected on the stream. Check out his website, his album. I'll get to that in just a second. I want to play another song. I'm just moving along with the music. Okay, should I mute? Okay, this is the question. Should I mute um my thing, or should I keep it going for the music to play, right? Or I'm gonna stay up on the
I
stream
think
this.
just keep it. I think just keep it on.
Okay.
And yeah, Streamyard is like very finicky, and that's why I
You're
use
gonna
OBS.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about
Yeah, we have to have a talk.
yeah, totally. You're really good at it though. You were like, you want to set the live stream so people get I'm like, it only lets you set it a day before. And you're like, oh, what? I was like, I thought that for so long until you said something. How crazy am I? See, this is the stuff. And I don't even check back and look at it. And then the CD baby thing, it literally took me 2 seconds to go on there and just click, click, click and fix the CD baby thing. So thank you so
Yeah,
much. I appreciate you.
yeah, no worries.
All right, here we go. So this is Crutches.
Crutches.
Yeah, I love crutches. back time? Would you choose something else? Or darkness and suppression, soaking on the hand you're dealt? You'll never meet your words, all the promises you'll break. You'll never admit you're wrong. I'm to blame for your mistakes. You'll never see my side or hear what I've got to say. Just pour yourself another glass. You've pushed everyone away. So good. Yes. Oh, I just love it so much. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you?
Yes.
Oh, here, let me turn that off.
Yeah.
It's because I saw they were. Oh, one second. Let me just turn this off. They were saying something about the sound. It's echo cancellation on it. I just stopped, but can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to say. So do you? I saw you have some songs that you have like more than like 30 minutes. I want to say. Do you have like an hour long thing that you can play? You're
Oh, that's
like.
only one. That's only one. So what I did is I basically I saw this thing. Actually, one of my nieces introduced me to that.
Uh-huh.
She told me, "Oh, uncle, do you know there's this slow and reverb? Have you heard of that?" And I'm like, "What is that?" And they're like, "Oh, they take like all these famous songs and they slow it down and add tons of reverb into it,
Right.
and it just transforms the song." I'm like, "Really?" And then she made me listen to this one song. I was like, "Holy smokes!" Like the original one I hated, but this actually sounds good. So then I was like, you know what? I'll do that with my music because they're instrumentals anyway. Because with vocals, it's very challenging because the vocals sound like really weird, with slowed down vocals.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, so I was like, all right, I have instrumentals. I'll just try it on that. And I made one, and then I was like, yo, this sounds really good. So then I made a whole mix. It's like a 15-minute mix, almost an hour long mix.
Hmm.
And one of my friends said that it's helping them with insomnia, so because they put it on before going to bed. So then I changed the name to "Screw You Insomnia" and this and that, and then that.
Okay. I love
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I was like, you can make an hour long like that. I can hear that song. I can just play that song over and over and over.
yeah. It's I just combined like slow down and reverb most of my songs, and then just added them into just this one mix.
It's like it put you in like this kind of that I literally was like listening to everything, just like, oh my god, did I just play? I need to play it again. I gotta play it again. I swear, I dinged your channel so much last night and your website, just playing the songs because it was like really just put you in like such a good. It was just like it's a mood, dude. It's a
Thank
mood,
you, thank you.
seriously.
Thank you, by the way, for buying the album as well. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
appreciate that.
I
It's
can't
on
wait to
its way.
make a video. As
It's
soon as
been
I get
shipped.
on video,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a video. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video. Like, yo, look what I got. I got Phil. Okay, so Phil, actually, that's a great segue into what I want to talk about next. So let me go ahead and I want to talk about that beautiful album you have here. Let me go ahead and pull it up. This is a little thing I made for the album, but I think it's so beautiful. And you called it Feel, right?
Yeah.
My album is Feels Like This. But you got Feel. So
Yeah.
I want to know, I want to know about this beautiful album you have.
First of all, I love that. I love that animation that you made to it.
It's
Thank you for that.
perfect. It just
So,
feels like that to me. I was like, I gotta put this on here.
so the word "feel" came from. It's a term that's used, and honestly, this is the term that I used to see a lot in the comments for David Gilmour as well.
Yeah,
That he has a lot of feel in his playing. Like it's there's a lot of emotion in it,
right.
and a lot of people started commenting that on my music and in the chats and started telling me, "Oh man, 15," because I uh, I still believe and I still say this, that I'm not like this amazing guitarist because um, like first of all, like I busted these two fingers on my right hand and it makes it really hard for me to use the pinky sometimes, because
Oh,
I broke the ring finger from here. So I really struggle with speed because my fingers just jam up, and that's why I struggle with rhythm as well.
wow.
Because when I'm changing chords, my fingers jam up. But even I think if they weren't broken, like, it would take a lot of practice to build up speed and do everything that my brain is telling me that, okay, I want you to play this, but now I feel limited because I'm not so skillful.
Right,
So whenever I used to say that, people used to say, "Yeah, but 15, you have feel. Your music has feel." So that word just stuck with me. And then when I was putting this album together, and this whole album, it was never on my horizon, by the way.
wow.
Shout out to the people who pushed me to do it. Pookie, who's in the chat. Pookie is one of the people who really
Yeah.
pushed me. And I was like, Pookie, who buys CDs in this day and age? She's like,
Okay.
"Look, like
Yeah.
a lot of people buy it." And I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll sell 20, and I'll make it. So most of the songs are already on my channel. Soul is the only one that I made exclusively for this.
Yeah.
And it just, like, I've sold over 150 copies. I just
Oh,
can't
wow.
believe it. So it's just, I'm really grateful to everyone who bought it. And yeah, that's how the name came about. I was like, yeah, just feel the music. And
Wow.
because most of my songs are just like titled like one word, you must have noticed that most of my song titles are just one word, so that's
Right.
why
I love that.
the album as well, I just wanted one word, so feel was the perfect word for it.
I love that. Oh, I love it. 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 Pookie's in the building. And so with so many other people in the building tonight. That song just put me at ease. That one just really just put me at so much ease. And the album is so beautiful. Oh wait, that's one more thing that I wanted you to let everybody know where they can purchase the album, all of that. Here, let me just put it up one more time for you guys.
So the
Um,
links for the album, physical copy and digital, like all the links are on my website. I think pretty much everyone in the chat who's here
they
has
go.
already bought a copy, so thank you, everyone. But yeah, you can just go to my website. It has all the information, all the links, where to buy a physical one. For digital, you can buy it from Bandcamp. Like, all the links, I put them in the website. Even this website, I never thought I'm gonna make a website,
Right,
because everyone was like, man, just like social media, link tree it, like, why make a website? And I was like, yeah, I agree. Who
yeah,
checks websites now? But it
they
does give like this professional look to the whole
yes,
thing.
it does.
Um, and especially with the album, it made me realize the importance of it, because when I launched the album, it was on my live stream, and
Right,
my description had like this many instructions that, okay, so if you're buying from Kunaki, it's going to save you on shipping, but it only takes PayPal. If you buy from Trepstar, it's same shipping, but you can use credit card, but not for international. For international, I was like, it's like,
it's a
man,
lot.
I can't explain this all the time or leave this in my description every time. So I just put that information in my website. So now if anyone wants, like merch or whatever, like, they can just go to one link and just find it there.
Right. It was super easy. I like that website. I was gonna ask you because that was another thing I kind of went through too. Like, who's buying CDs? That was like one of the first things that people were like, oh, you gotta get CDs. Like, who's buying CDs, girl? Who's listening? They don't even make CD players in the cars no more.
Yeah.
What am I making
That
CDs for? But
that
then
is true.
I
That is
want
true. But
they
the
want
thing
it
is,
with the autograph on it. So
yes, so people want something physical, something tangible they can hold on to.
right.
And with the signature though, like, it's like a couple of people in Europe who ordered it, like, they paid more in shipping than for the
Yeah.
actual CD, but they were like, no, we want it. So it just made me I learned so much, honestly, these last like 3-4 months. It's
Yeah.
like I leveled up when it comes to knowledge.
Yeah.
um,
Oh,
um,
it's so important too. It's like really important, especially when you're independent because you're doing everything yourself.
everything. Oh, Terrill, it's
Yeah,
it's painful.
it's
I am
painful.
I am a bit of a control freak, I admit. Like, I really want to do everything myself, or at
Yeah,
least have like the final say in everything.
me too.
But that comes with the pitfall of doing everything yourself. It's a lot of work.
the building. Sorry, got a super sticker. Thank you so much, LSP. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate everyone that's in the chat right now for 15th Ben. Also, Lady Campion is in the building, y'all.
Songbird.
So Songbird, y'all, in the building. I'm having ladies' night next Friday, and I'm gonna have a bunch of singing ladies up on the panel. It's gonna be great. We're gonna do Halloween. You know, I wanted Lori to come up too, but she's doing something out of town. I was gonna
Oh,
push the date for because I really wanted her to be here, but
yeah.
everybody else agreed. So so just a shout out to next week's live chat and to LSP. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, brother. Gotta do it. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta get it.
Get it, get it.
Sorry, I'm crazy. I gotta change all my stuff. I'm gonna change my. I'm working on changing intros, outros. You know, super stickers. I want more vocal stuff on there, and like, you know, I love your cool. You know, your sound effects stuff. You know, it's really cool, and I'm trying to
Thank
get
you.
more tech savvy too, because it all it takes is for me to learn it. But the crazy thing is, I feel like I'm always learning it over again. Every time I come on my live stream, I'm like, okay, like I'm starting over. Isn't that terrible or what? Like you don't, other people would remember it, and it's just like, yeah.
I know there's some things that just become streamlined, but then there's always something new that comes up, or
Right.
it's really like I have like two monitors here, the TV over there, and I like when I go live, I have like split screen everywhere. It's like I'm
Oh my
keeping
god.
track of six different screens. It's like by the end of it, honestly, every stream when I end it, I just sit down back on this recliner and I'm just like, like I'm just giving my brain a rest. Um, but
Jeez.
it takes a while to just wind down
Oh,
before I can go to sleep, because I can't go to sleep if I immediately try to, even if
no
I'm like
way.
super tired.
Uh-uh.
Really amps you up. Like live streams,
Oh,
I
oh my
I
god. I swear, I swear, I literally, okay, I take a little sleeping pill. It's like a sleep aid because I have this thing where I wake up, like I have panic attacks in my sleep while I'm sleeping.
mhm.
So I've started taking sleeping pills, and it kind of like helped me not do that. But if I didn't, I would be up. I'd be up until the next day, probably 5 o'clock in the morning, just up, just with
Just too
energy.
much energy. Just too
Right?
much energy, Trill. You just have too much.
It's unbelievable, seriously. But I do get tired sometimes, and I just gotta sleep. Like sometimes I take time and I just rest, and I just
Yeah.
completely turn everything off, and I just rest because you got to do that for yourself too, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, I wanted to do this thing with you. Hi everyone, thank you so much for being in the chat. I see you, Sharon. Thanks so much for coming in. Scars and Shadow said, I feel you all. Yes. Lawrence Spike, dang, 15 bin. Lewis got the twerking emoji.
Kangaroos.
He got the twerking emoji. I'm just kidding. Kanger's music is in the building. Did I not call him out? Kingers is action, not distractions, is in the building. That's a new one. In the house. Everybody here for 15 bin, y'all. I want to do this thing because I didn't know. I normally do like this artist thing on my live stream where I ask, would you pick this artist or this artist? But for you, I couldn't figure out, um, I couldn't figure out, you know, what artist you like. And I wanted to text you that, but then I was like, no, I'll make something up, right? And so I put together this thing
Okay.
where I want you to let me know. I mean, I want you to tell me. I mean, these few artists that I've seen you collab with or that you just know. I want you to let me know what about them inspires you musically. And let me see if I can get this pulled up here. Okay, my thing's taking a minute. Okay, so I got a little intro for it here. Let me just play. Let me cue everything up here. Come on now. Oh Jesus, what happened?
It loaded up. You just had to hit play. No.
Yeah, I know, but the thing, my it's like when I'm pressing my buttons, it goes slow, and then all of a sudden it'll deep out of the thing. Deep is not a thing, but I just made that word up. But um, like goes out. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. Right, and so now I just made this little thing up for you. So first artist.
Oh,
Let's do
big
your
bro,
big bro.
big bro. He's so Hetriani is see, the thing is, Terrell, like
Uh-huh.
the artistry behind a lot of these people is undoubtedly amazing, and I'll talk about it. But it's actually the people that they are, the person that they are. That is what really inspires me. Hetriani, I still remember, and I was mentioning this to someone, that I never forget a nice gesture. Like anyone who's done anything for me, I never forget it. Uh, Even if with some people, things go south later on, whatever. Uh,
Right.
but I still remember that what that person did something nice for me. So Hetriani is, as I think I read Hugh's comments in the chat as well. Like he is one of the best guitarists that I've ever seen, and well, he is the best I've ever met. But
Oh,
bro, if I ever meet David Gilmour, I mean that's gonna be like you're gonna be off that list. But until then, Hetriani is it. Uh, but I still remember when I was pretty new on YouTube, um, and I posted this video on my channel, which is like my first year guitar learning journey, because I started recording myself 2 months into the journey.
right.
Because before that, there was nothing record worthy. Like I have some audio files, but it's like terrible. They sound like absolutely terrible. And when I made that video, Hetriani, who I really looked up to, I remember watching him play, and one of his songs was playing in Metalhead Hippie stream, and I was just sitting there, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Like what is going on? Like who is this guy? And I was in awe of him. But then when I dropped that video of mine, not only did he leave such a beautiful comment on it, he shared it out,
Oh,
and he said, "Guys, check this guy out." Right? I mean, that's something that immediately I was like, man, like this guy's like, he's like the boss, but he's, giving someone like me who's just starting out so much, like showing so much love. Like these things, honestly, these things changed me over a period of time.
oh, so cool.
They made me a better person, because so many people have done so much good for me that I don't even think twice before doing something good for someone else, because it's like good vibes, right? So as an
Yeah.
artist, though, this guy, I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of people think that Hetriani, just call Hetriani if you ever need someone to like shred the guitar on your song. But
Yeah.
this guy, he's hiding it. He has the slow melodic style, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it out of him, because I'm gonna do a collab with him soon, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring him in the field zone,
I can't
and
wait.
just
I
show
can't wait to
everyone.
hear it. Sorry, I'm echoing. I can't wait to hear it. So I'm gonna keep on moving here. I'm gonna keep on moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop.
Oh, songbird,
Oh,
songbird, songbird.
word.
So Songbird is someone who I've actually seen, like blossom within the last like 5 6 months.
Yeah.
Um, I remember she was introduced to me by Mike and Dawn. Uh, Dawn sent me one of her songs, and she was like, 15, on your stream, you might want to give this a spin, like just hear her voice." And I
Wow.
listened to her voice, and I was like, "Holy smokes, who is this?"
Oh,
Um,
beautiful. Just beautiful.
Beautiful voice,
I
right?
love her. Yeah. She really.
And after that, I think she left a comment to thank me, and then we just started talking, and it's just like, I remember how timid and underconfident she was in the beginning,
Right.
but then I would just like blast her on my stream and say, you know what, because I do this quirky thing where I give people, like, after a certain time, or if they're really really skilled, I give them a title, like Hetriani is called Big Boss in my stream, or Bro Triani or something, right?
Right.
So I just played her, and I was like, "Yo, this is Songbird." And after that, that just stuck. And now everyone, some people, she was telling me a few weeks ago that somebody mentioned like that someone was on stream mentioning Songbird, and
It's a new name. I like
and
that for her.
she thanked that person in the chat with her, Lady Campion name, and that
Oh,
person didn't make the connection that Lady Campion and Songbird are the same. They're expecting Songbird in the chat. So
sweet. Oh
uh yeah,
gosh.
yeah, it's a
Really?
beautiful voice. She doesn't even know how good she is. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's really good though. Okay, here's another one I found.
uh
Digging your channel there.
Sailor
See?
Your Love,
Yeah.
man. This is another one like Hetriani. She's doing great on YouTube. She's very successful,
Yeah.
huge following, and the story with her is actually, like we met on this other hip hop stream, and where somebody used to play my music and her music, and people used to say, "Yo, you guys should collab. You guys should collab." And I used to look at her channel. I was like, "Bro, like, there's no way." Like, she would get like 40, 50,000 views on her videos, and I was like, "Yeah, there's no way." I had like, I think 400 subs at that time. I'm like, "Yeah,
Right.
there's no way she's working with me," like. But she is one of the most humble, amazing artists I've met, and because people were saying that so much, and she said, 15, I think we should make a song. I'm like, yo, that'd be crazy.
I followed her.
And
I love the song. I just thought it was so
yeah,
great.
we've made a few, and she actually used my one of the songs that I beats that I sent her. She sang on that, and she put that as the title track of her EP. I
Beautiful.
was like, man, like, what like, it's just so surreal. Like, I love Sailor. An amazing, amazing artist.
Let me see. Scars and Shadows said, beautiful voice. That collab made my friend cry because of how she related to it so much.
Yeah, Sailor is amazing. There's no doubt. It was a
Beautiful.
very personal song for her, and she killed it.
Absolutely. All right, and I think I have one more left over here. Let me keep on moving, don't stop, no. All right.
Oh,
I love that.
Frank.
I love you. I love that you get to meet these guys. And I wanted to ask you, how is the weather in Canada right now?
Right
Toronto.
now, it's a bit chilly. It's become a bit chilly. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit,
Okay.
but in Celsius, it's like, I think it was like 4 or 5 degrees right now, or six
Whoa,
degrees. So it's
Jesus.
pretty chill.
Pretty
Frank Terzo is he's one of the best singer songwriters in the community, and some people call him the Paul McCartney of the indie community. It's
mhm.
like every song he makes, it's from the heart. Frank actually is one of those guys who I have not seen do uh, anything that is not up to a certain level. Like, his songs, very professionally mixed, professionally written.
Yeah.
The chords that he uses, the keys that he makes the songs in, like, they absolutely resonate with me. I'm a sucker for minor keys, so he most of his songs are in that, and when they're in that, like, he kills it. A lot of them are really uplifting as well. But Frank, apart from all that, he's a great guy, and I call him the legend, and
Oh.
fellow Canadian. And yeah, I'm blessed I got to meet him and Hetriani this summer. It was one of the best highlights of my summer.
So do you guys ever think of like putting something together where everybody meets everybody? Because there's so many. I mean, people are coming from all over the world, though. That's
Yes,
the crazy thing. And to meet is like, but to meet you guys would be like really
I
cool.
know. I do plan someday, once 16th is a bit older, once, it's like I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
summoned every
and you got a
moment.
function there.
Then I do plan on having like a 10-day trip to the US to stop in a few cities, meet a few people that I've
Let's go,
come.
let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna come all the way to the West Coast, 100%. If I do that,
Yes.
um,
Let's
but yeah,
go. Okay. Really awesome. So yeah, that was all I have for that. I normally do the artist thing, but I was like, I can't figure out what. But now you said Pink Floyd and a bunch of other really amazing people. And I just love memories. I thought that was just perfect.
thank you.
That,
Yeah,
so
that's Pookie's favorite song as well.
Oh yeah, Pookie in the building, y'all, and we got the salmon. I always call him
Samoan
Sam
Watchman.
when watch in the building, hanging out, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. Paul Sink is in the building. Oh my God. What else? I had a lot of notes that I think I wanna kind of like kind of wind it down and maybe play another song. Um uh um who was your favorite artist to collab with and why on YouTube?
Oh, that's really tough.
One.
That's really tough because having a favorite means that, like,
Right.
it's very difficult for me to categorize. Like, even like, I'm lucky. I feel like I'm lucky that I at least have like a favorite artist. Like Pink Floyd. Like, I know that, okay, they're the favorites. But even then, like, it's a real close one between them and Dire Straits. Um, but in the indie community, there's so many. I've been making a list on my phone, Terrell. Like, I'm like,
Well,
I just added to the list. Yep, I want to work with this. And it's more because they're all my favorites. Anyone who I want to work with, they're my favorites because I'm gonna make a song with them in mind, and that's gonna be my favorite song at that moment. So it's very
oh,
hard for me to say who is my favorite.
right.
But there are quite a few on the list that I really want to work with. Frank Turzo, Tony Howie, Hetriani, Songbird, my friend Olia. There's you, of course. Where we are gonna make one. So there's too many, and everyone brings their own magic to it.
Totally.
So anyone who I shortlist for I want to collab with this artist. They're like my favorites.
That's
Y'all
so
are my favorites.
you have such a kind thing about you. I really love it so much. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking, okay, how about we play one more video, one more of your videos. Do I have another one? I think I have that one. Yeah, I do have one more video. And we can wind it down after this. I know you gotta get to sleep. You had a long day, Everybody in the chat still popping and unlocking it, y'all. But let's go ahead and let me cue up one more video. Um it's been really great. I feel like you kind of chill me out because I don't feel as crazy as I know. Yeah. Anyway, I ain't gonna say that, but um, I feel like you have such a calm thing about you that it kind of makes me feel like calm. So I'm gonna
I
go
think,
ahead. I'm
yeah, a
sorry.
lot of people tell me that bring a certain calm to the chat and everything. So it's good.
It is
It's good
really
to be
good. I
calm.
think that's why people are also like, because it's not you just kind of like, but the thing is with I just have energy and that's just what I do. It's just what I do. I'm like all my life. This is just what I do. So I
No,
tell you,
that's good as well.
I
That's
wake
that's
up like
much
this.
needed.
Oh, ready to go. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's get one. So if you can't handle that, then you can't handle that because that's just what I do. Okay. Um,
That's needed as well.
what'd you say?
That's needed as well. That's very important as
Okay,
well.
it is. That's why we have it. Okay. Um, okay, let me put the sound thing on it before everybody go crazy. Like I can't hear it, Terrell. We gotta hear this music, y'all. Y'all, we need to hear this. 15th been hanging out with your girl on the Friday night live stream. 27 people popping it and locking it, twerking it, throwing nuts in the chat, fire emojis and all of that. And we're about to listen to some more 15th band. So let me go ahead and I just love it. clapping like, oh, woo. It's just so, it just make you feel like, oh, I'm just chilled out, like chilled, completely chilled
Yeah,
out.
it's oh, echo
Oh, echo
cancellation.
cancellation. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Let me know when you got it. Got it? You're on mute. You're on mute.
I'm back, right?
Yeah, now you're back.
It sucks because the thing is moving like at the speed of a snail, and I'm like, oh God,
That's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Deep breaths.
no
Yeah,
hate.
that song is like most of my songs. You know, some people say they get like a lot of sad vibes from it.
Yeah,
Um, and there is quite a bit of truth to that, but it's also like I I try and by the end of it I try and keep, like bring it back up, like show some hope at the end of it.
yeah.
um I don't want people to get depressed listening to my music, but
Depressing though. I feel like it's more of like a meditation type of thing, more than it would be depressing. You know what I mean? Like, cause
yeah, yeah.
it's a sound that is very like it's chill, right? It's a chill sound, but it's not like a chill like, oh, I'm down up in the, I'm in the dirt, trying to get. It's not like that. It's a completely different. It puts you in like a peaceful kind of state, opposed to like a depressed state. If
Yeah,
how I
yeah.
see it anyway. That's my interpretation, but everybody could interpret it in a different way because everybody's different. You know what I mean? But what
my
I'm into
my
it.
daughter my daughter said it the best. She's like, Dad, like, so one day, I was playing my music in the car, and she has to be subjected to it, obviously.
Oh,
She likes my music, but I think she's getting at that age where she's just becoming extra, sharp with everything, and so she's a real fan of Uncle Hetriani.
yeah.
So she said, you should make more songs with him. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I asked him, like, we're gonna work on more songs. So she's really excited. And then
Wow.
they said, because your music is boring. It's all the same. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, it's boring in the beginning and then it becomes epic. I'm like, well, okay, thank you. At least it becomes epic at some point,
So, so
I'm like, I have to build it up. I can't just go in like guns blazing from the beginning, because
right,
it has to be a journey. So journey is the second word that a lot of people use for my music. It's like a journey.
right,
And it was between feel or journey when I was coming up with the album title.
yeah.
So like Journey was, they have a band called Journey, famous band. So I didn't want to use that, so I just went with feel.
It's
Yeah,
perfect.
she put it really. It was funny. It was heartbreaking but funny. Yeah.
Oh no, she'll understand it more when she gets older.
That's what I tell her. And then when I said that, she's like, "That's what you tell me every time for everything." I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's true. You grow older, and then
You learn.
yeah, you
You even
learn."
watch you watch movies that you watch when you're a child older, and you see what you didn't see before, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well, last question for me is like, what would you tell? I feel like I've asked you this already, but what would you say to someone that wants to start on the guitar but just can't quite put their, they're afraid to start, they're afraid of those comments that are going to come in under the video, or a person that wants to start just making music but really wants to do it. What would you say? What are some words of advice for them?
So I obviously have quite a few,
Yeah,
but I'll try and keep it short.
that's
The
fine.
first thing I'll say is, if you like what I play on the guitar, I can guarantee you, like what I play, anyone can play. It's not technically very difficult to do what I do. Um, so don't think that, yeah, it's something, because that's how I used to be. I used to listen to, all these amazing artists and be like, man, like I can never do that, right?
Yeah,
But you start picking it up, and then you find your own path. Don't try to be someone else.
right,
Just do your thing. Like whatever music you've listened to your whole life and you like and you enjoy, focus on it, and then try and play it your way.
right,
As far as the hate comments and everything goes,
right.
honestly, I'm lucky and I'm blessed. I have so many amazing people in my corner, and that they far outweigh any hater that I have. Like I might have a few, but there's tons of amazing people, and you have to focus on that. Like, and this happens with me as well. Like if somebody says something, like I'm like I focus on that and ruins my day. But
Oh
then you have to remind yourself that, okay, screw that person. You
God.
have 50 other people who say no and they love your music or whatever. So focus on that. And giving up, look, music, like anything in life, any art or
Right,
any hobby or passion or whatever, it might not be your thing.
yeah,
There's a lot of people when I was starting to learn. I joined this Facebook group where there's like fellow learners, and some
right,
people were like, "Yeah, you know what? I tried this for 2 months. I can't do it." And I still see some people there who've been playing for 10 years, and they still like they can't really play, but they don't give up.
right,
The thing is, if it's not for you, there's something else out there. Not
yeah,
everyone is supposed to be a musician. Not everyone is supposed to be, a sketch artist. Not everyone is supposed to be, whatever.
right,
Um, but if
right,
you feel that you are passionate about it,
right,
90% of the job is already done. I truly believe majority of the people go through their life without finding something that they're passionate about. I've been lucky my whole life. I found something at some stage in my life where it's something that I'm just all in. I'm like crazy about it. Like it was sports, it was gaming, it was one thing or another my whole life. And then when music came, then I was like, man, you know what? Like this is it. And I was a very passionate listener, but not someone who was making music. But
right.
I just took all of that energy and just put it in there. And then you have to work hard on it and learn to take good criticism and learn from it. Like there's a lot of trashy criticism as well that you'll hear.
Oh my God, yeah, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, whatever. Get the
Don't
hell out of
focus
here.
on that. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on trashy feedback.
Right,
There's a lot of,
exactly.
yeah, because some of my instrumentals, like an instrumental that
Right.
I make it an instrumental not because I can't find a singer to sing on it. It's because when I'm making it, I'm like, nah, this is going to be an instrumental. All the features that I've done, when I made them, I was like, nah, I think I need a vocalist on this.
Yeah, right. You
So
know.
I will. But if somebody tells me I make like this instrumental, like my latest one, Reach, it's a very powerful one. And somebody tells me, yeah, you know what, like, man, if somebody was rapping on this would have been, I'm like, man,
Yeah,
shut
right. You
the
don't have to listen
fuck
to that.
up, like,
You know what I want to say about that is like, someone that did music for a long time, make the music and whatever is put out there, you know that you put your best in it. And so that's what it's gonna be, right? What everybody else says is what everybody else says. And some people have good intentions and some people are just messed up. I agree with you, right? I agree with you. You just gotta be like, whatever, and keep on moving. You
yeah. And you learn with time. You learn with time what to focus on, what to filter out, what's good feedback, what isn't.
know? Yeah.
Sometimes trashy feedback is going to be stuck in your head,
Yeah,
and you're
right.
actually going to start doing. Somebody once said, who had an attention span of a fly, that, oh, your intros are too long, or this is too long. And I'm like, man, you know what? It really affected me. I started like chopping down my intros to my songs. I would just like fade in the middle of the beat, and then another friend of mine said, man, why are you doing this? I'm like, man, I think people just don't have the attention span. I want to start out with something and catch their attention within the first 10 seconds. He's like, man, forget that. Like, do your thing.
Right. That's right.
And,
Exactly.
and I was like, you know what? Yeah, whoever's going to listen to it is going to listen to it. Whoever has the attention span of a freaking
Right.
fruit fly, then they're not going to enjoy my music
There
anyway.
you go. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. But just do it. Just do it. Just give it a shot. If you're into it, if you feel strongly about it, give it a shot.
Okay, so Lord Spike said, Terrell, ladies, thank you so much, Lord Spike. I appreciate you. He said, Terrell, I think this is your longest live stream. I normally keep it an hour. I normally keep the live streams an hour, but because I talked to 15th Ben and he said, hey, let's just hang out. Let's do it. I'm here. So I
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna ask as many questions as possible. I'm always big on time because I know people. I try to keep it short because I know people have things they got to do in life. So But I wanted to get your I just wanted to get your opinion, and maybe the chat can help me out with this because I'm trying to, because I know you do merch and stuff too, right? And it's so expensive when they try to buy from the shops,
Oh
right?
man, that was like the biggest reason why I didn't put out my merch for the longest time. I was gonna source it myself and sell it myself. That way, it's not gonna cost so much.
It's still a lot to ship, right?
No, even then it was cheaper, Terrell. The problem is the inventory and stock keeping, and then like shipping it
Wow.
out yourself. Like, oh, that looks beautiful.
Okay, so which one do you think is like the best, or you think they're all like nice? Because I really want to know this, because I
So
want to I want to do giveaways, and I want to like sell this on my own. So I need to know.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
They all bring their own uniqueness.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna also probably put it up on my IG just to get some feedback. You know, we did it with the album. It was really great because it really helped us like narrow things down. But I'm really like I'm trying to get all my shop set up, and like it's been a lot, you know. It's hard to like and then
it
we're
is.
trying to buy in bulk. So we're trying to get like, oh, okay, do I need like extra large or large? It's so hard. How do I
That's the
do
thing. That was the one reason that I stayed away from it is sizes, because then you have to stock how many am I going to stock for medium, how many am I going to stock for small, large, extra large, and then I have this huge inventory, and then I get majority of medium, for example. Then what am I going to do with the rest? So
right? She
it
said
was like
black
really
and
bad.
white is what I'd buy. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. The black and white is simple, very simple.
right.
But the other one has your website.
Yeah, right.
So
Maybe if I can incorporate the website. I really love the black and white too. I think that's like really cool too.
so how are you doing your merch then? You're gonna order it and keep it yourself, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it in
oof,
bulk, you know. It's like it's a lot, but then and then I want to put it on the website and then kind of guide people to the website because people are looking to buy the merchandise, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So but instead of making them pay $26 for shipping, you know what I mean? Like what like I don't want people to pay $25 for shirt and $25 for that's
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure it out. So always order a size bigger no matter what. Okay, this is helping out a lot.
Mhm.
Just wanted some advice on that. Okay, so let me so yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anything else you'd like to oh, it's already right. Anything else that you want to say before we get up out of here?
Well, I want to thank you for inviting me here. I really feel honored that you did so. I am a huge fan of yours, and I can't wait for you to get that CD baby thing sorted out so I can,
Yeah,
push your music on my stream as well, because I the, this is one thing about my stream, and this is what I said from the beginning, that I am like the requests that I get is a different thing. That's for my business.
right.
But after that, like the playlist I make myself, I want it to be like top tier music because I know the audience is gonna enjoy it, and your music is amazing, and I would love to play your music. So please get that CD baby thing sorted out because
I
they're a
did.
pain in the ass.
I request, and they said it's going to take it's going to take a few weeks. And I went back on to CD Baby to check it out, and I can't figure out where. So maybe I should look in my email. I swear it's like oh my god, it takes me forever. But I went back on CD Baby, and I couldn't find out where I went in. So I'm thinking maybe they're going to email me when it comes through like, hey, it's been
Whitelisted or something. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll figure it out though. I'll have to
Okay. Yeah,
definitely.
just let me know. And just overall, and this is what I've mentioned to a lot of people, even in private DMs. Whenever your name came up because of this interview and everything, I was like, man, that is one person, one of the very few, like you. Viv Sparrow is another one. I've seen like a few handful that I can see like have star quality in them.
Oh,
So I truly believe like you'll go as far as you want to go.
yeah.
So my best wishes, good vibes, everything I'm sending your way. Um,
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
one day I'll tell people, yeah, Terrill, she interviewed me
Yeah.
once. She interviewed me once. Go on her channel and check, and then you'd probably unlist that by then, because your
I can say the
PR manager
same
tells you, Terrill, unlist all these interviews, these small time artists, get them out of your channel.
I can say the same thing about you. You have such great energy in the world, and I so appreciate you being on here. I appreciate your fan base, everybody that came through tonight.
Shout out to all of
Rebel
them. Much
Rocker
love.
in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. Super chatting your girl, Rebel Rocker. We had Lord Spike. He said he want a mug. Don't worry, Lord Spike. There's something for everybody over here. And we also have Frank Tarzo, also super chat. Thank you guys so much for the super chats tonight. Thank you so much, 15th Ben, for being here. Rebel Rocker, thank you so much, all of you guys in the chat, everybody that came out. And yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it at that. And oh yeah, we having it is ladies night next week, y'all. Next Friday, the 20th. We're having like a Halloween / ladies night. We're gonna have Lady Campion. We're gonna have Sharon. We're gonna have Shandy Creek. We're gonna have I'm sorry, did I say Shandy Creek? Girls, I shoot myself in the hand. Shandy Cheek, y'all. Shandy Cheek. We're gonna have who else? Angie Styles. We're gonna have a ton of amazing women up on the panel, hanging out, banging out, popping and locking in Halloween costumes. And we wanted Lori to come up, but she's gonna be at a wedding somewhere. So but I appreciate all you guys, and I appreciate you, 15 Bent, once again.
Thank you.
You are awesome, and your energy is just incredible. And yeah, I think I'm gonna see everybody on the turntable. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone who pulled up. Much love. Have a great weekend.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
Baby, let the champagne flow. A toast to the good life that we know. Made back on cruise control. This is how it feels to win. Baby, let the champagne flow. Celebrate life as we go. Look at us, we got that glow. Let the sun shine in. Na 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 na. Feels so good inside. Gonna let this ride. Na 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 na. Feels so good inside. We'll supplying the vibe. Finally here now, it's on. Ooh, ain't gonna stop. Sipping the bottle till it's gone. What then? Pop another one and pour some more. Baby, let the champagne flow. A toast to the good life that we know. Laid back on cruise control. This is how it feels to win. Baby, let the champagne flow. Celebrate life as we go. Look at us, we got that glow. Let the sun shine.